French bread is a bread which is originated from France, which is in French called Baguette. For Baguette, we need to make a very lean yeast fermented bread dough, because the French bread is going to have hard crusted surface on top. For French bread, for a very lean yeast fermented dough, here we have taken the ingredients: 200 grams of flour, 5 grams of yeast, 2.5 grams of salt, sugar. We're going to take less compared to normal yeast fermented dough. 5 grams we have taken here, and milk powder, which is optional. We have taken less fat compared to the normal yeast fermented dough, and we're going to add enough water to make a soft dough. For French bread, we're going to do, for making the dough, we're going to use all-in-one process where you're going to add all the ingredients except fat, all the ingredients. You're going to mix it nicely and sprinkle enough water to bind all the ingredients together. We found all the ingredients, we combined all the ingredients. Now we can add more water if the dough takes more. We are aiming to make a soft and elastic dough, so we can keep on adding after combining all the ingredients to form dough. We can keep on adding as in how when the dough takes till you get the desired consistency. Soft and elastic dough is what we are looking for. The dough is ready, soft dough we got. I'm going to cream fat and add. Keep the dough aside, cream the fat slightly, just to break lumps, and add the dough. Mix it well. The dough is ready. We're going to roll it into a nice round shape. We're going to keep it covered with a vessel or a wet duster for 1 to 1.5 hours of bulk fermentation. You're going to ferment for French bread. Dough is ready. It's fermented. It's kept for 1.5 hour fermentation. It's become more than double the size. We're going to divide into two, and we're going to shape into a oblong-shaped French bread loaf. Tap it gently. Dough after dividing, you're going to press some flour, tap it gently, fold it, tap it, and roll it like this to stick it. Then you're going to stretch it out to the oblong shaped French loaf. After shaping, you're going to place it on French bread tray, and you're going to sprinkle, after sprinkling little water, you're going to sprinkle little cornmeal on top. You're going to slit on top with a sharp knife or blade to make deep gashes. And I'm going to let this French bread ferment for around 35 to 40 minutes till double the size, and we're going to bake it at a temperature of 200 degrees C for 25 to 30 minutes. There we go. French bread is ready. Baguette, hard crusted French bread. It has to be light to lift, and hard crusted. They're talking about crust part of the French bread. The crust is going to be a little thick and heavy because first few minutes of baking, it is baked in an oven full of steam. The steam makes the top crust thick and leathery, and baking lean dough, and the temperature will take care of hard crust of your bread. Talking about the crumb, the bread slice will have open texture. The bubble will be a little open and uneven. It will be open and coarse texture as what is soft and spongy, and it will be also having open and coarse texture. Open because we are giving bulk fermentation of 1.5 hours, and coarse texture because of because we are not giving your knockback during between fermentation, so that will give you a coarse texture. That is the texture which is preferred for French bread. So talking about the crust, hard and thick and leathery. Crumb, open, soft and coarse texture. French bread it is.